Welcome back. Today I am making stir fry. I found these turkey breast cutlets on clearance, so I was actually going to bag them up separately and freeze them for myself for quick meals for lunches once the kids go back to school. And my daughter saw them and went, "Ooh, can we make stir fry?" So that's what we did. And I do have another pack that I will divide up separately for myself. We decided to go ahead and, since there's only 4 of us here tonight, I did a smaller serving than I normally would do for my entire family. This is about 14.5 ounces of meat. I put a little avocado oil in my well-loved wok. I don't even know how long I've had that thing, probably 15 years. And it is a staple. We use it, especially when I make samosas. That's something we use it for a lot. I browned up the chicken, and then I'm serving this with these packs of minute brown rice. I've had those for a while and needed to use them up, and then I had this deluxe stir fry in the freezer, so I figured that would make a good use of my pantry challenge, using 2 things that I hadn't had a specific thing in mind for. And the rice I bought for myself, but I really don't eat rice all that much because it is high carb. Brown rice is better for you than white, so I just decided to use it for supper tonight, so I opened several of them. And once the chicken was cooked through, before it started to brown and get tough, I scooped it out and I left all that juice in the pan before I added in the vegetables, because I figured it would probably help with keep getting the vegetables tender a little faster. So as soon as I had all of that out, I added in my bag of the frozen vegetables, and it wasn't cut all the way open, so I had to tear it and then dump it in. And then I stir-fried it until the vegetables were just starting to get tender. It actually took longer than I thought it would. Some of these were a little bit more tough, but it worked out. And eventually, after I poured the sauce in, they did finally get tender enough to actually eat. Alright, for the sauce, I used soy sauce and I used brown gravy powder. I mixed the brown gravy powder in with some warm water, mixed the soy sauce within it, and added it to the vegetables. And then I stirred it really good and then just let it get to a complete simmer. And it took a couple of minutes, but it wasn't too bad. And then once it started to simmer, I had to let it cook for quite some time because the vegetables took a bit longer than I expected them to get tender, but that was okay. Once I had it to a good simmer and the vegetables were starting to get tender, I added the chicken in and gave it a good stir and let the chicken reheat into it, and just let it simmer for several minutes until it was all very well incorporated and ready to be served with the brown rice. And it turned out absolutely amazing.
So what is this? And she's like, hers. And then he's like, okay, I'll put this nur in your her. And then she says, don't you dare put that nur in my her.
I don't have the volume on here because my son was watching Inspector Gadget and it was a bit loud. but it tasted really good, and I think I'm going to do stir fry this way again. Another project that I started is called Cross of Crosses, and I am in the beginning stages of it, but I'll share more as I work on it, and I'm loving the way it's turning out.